Straight Outta Compton movie is made, right?
Yeah.
Got to talk about the movie a little bit. What was your involvement? You guys' involvement?
Well, you just again, me being a knucklehead, they scared the mess out of Jason, and made it seem like he was supposed to stay away from me. I was upset that I didn't get the role, and I was gonna tie him up and take him to Compton and all that, and this, that, and the other. And he literally told me this.
Who's Jason?
Jason Mitchell, who played my father.
Oh, okay.
So he told me this, and so when he first got to LA, he said, you know what, dog, you know what I mean? I'm from New Orleans, you know what I mean? I just got to pay homage, and the first thing I had to do is I had to call you, you know what I mean, see, get your blessing and all that. And I said, man, come on, dog, you feel what I'm saying? Do what you do, because the thing about it, let me touch on Keyshawn, is I respect F. Gary Gray and Dre when I think it was Nipsey and Kendrick's show at the N.W.A, and I was going in there, and they knew I was there. They had me brought into their room, and they're like, hey, we seen your rehearsal. We called you back, you had another rehearsal, because people always, oh, why don't you play your daddy? F. Gary Gray said, I just didn't know asking you how to play your father dying. And I downed on that, and I'm like, damn, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean? Like, just out of respect, us asking you you lose drastic weight because, quote unquote, you're supposed to be sick, and playing that role of your father dying. And I'm like, you real? I wouldn't have done. I couldn't have done that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did not, and I respect you even having this conversation with me, keeping it real. So Jason called, and I'm like, man, I'm proud of you, dog, and this is the biggest role you finna get in your life. You finna play that man. You feel what I'm saying? So when he got to LA, me and Yella had a show with N.W.A at the convention center. Yeah. So he came there and he watched me perform. You feel what I'm saying? He's like, man, cool. I took him to Calabasas to a DJ Mustard party. We rolling by ourselves solo. Took him to Roscoe's and Chicken, you feel what I'm saying? Everything. And it was crazy because I remember this story. He had his, sweater tied around his waist.
Just like a cornball.
Like,
you see me shake my head, I'm like.
With some loafers on. So we had DJ Mustard party. He like, man, I should have stopped and got dressed. I said, check this out, man. Do you know? Man, forget all these. Do you know who you finna be in a couple of months to a year? You feel me? What you playing? Like, you finna be big. Like, stay this way. Don't try to, you know what I mean? But I guess, he trying to go in a character already.
Yeah.
I want to look the part, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, chill it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, lead us to what it is. It's rapping stuff. You finna be on the big screen playing that man. You feel what I'm saying? So
Did he do a good job too? He portrayal was good?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You was satisfied?
Very much. Yeah, he did his thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my dog. He did his thing. Jason did his thing.
But why? Let me ask you this though. Why you think you didn't get it, but O'Shea got to play Cube?
Well, in an aspect too, just like I said down with Cube, is like, I can't knock no man doing what he's supposed to do right by his son.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't have nobody that will represent me, get me ready a year, 2 years in advance for that. Outside of the fact of what F. Gary Gray said, playing him, passing away, but they gave me an opportunity, but don't think, and then, we got all that media stuff. Oh, they're mad he's mad at the group. They thought I was getting the set shot up in Compton.
I was about to say, I think you get ready.
Man, that's real, Keyshawn. Like the set was getting
Tam's
shot
number
up
5 getting ready to get blown.
Seriously, and they was really like. I got calls from Suge's homies. I got a call from Suge. I got a call from Kibo. I got a call from everybody. Like, man, E, you know what I'm saying? They saying that, most of these little homies, and they was red rag. They was in red rag.
Yeah.
So they think, I got love all around my city. You feel what I'm saying? Red and blue is how it is. Once you became a man, you feel what I'm saying? And they thinking that I'm sending all kind of halos just to the set and everything, until my sister was going on the set every day, and she overheard them talking. And she said, my brother don't care about this. Y'all just ain't invited him. And Cube's wife and Kibo heard that. And next thing you know, Kibo got me on the phone with Cube, and they invited me to the set. And like, man, got that stigma off me. Like, man, I ain't. So
it sounded like Cube was keeping it a buck, and everybody else was trying to muck it up.
Yeah, Cube kept it 100. You know what I mean? Him, Kibo, and his wife and everything. So, they got me up there. And when I got on set, I coached Jason for that lyric, that verse that I just spit to you. You know what I mean? How he's supposed to perform that "We Want Easy" song. You know what I mean? You gotta grab the audience.
Easy.
Yeah, you gotta grab the audience, because when he came out, he knew it. He was that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's man, this is my thing. You feel what I mean? And that's just how you got to do. So that was my involvement in it, my small involvement. You know what I mean? Yellow More So was there all the time. You know?
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.